Howdy, y'all.
Howdy.
Well, this is an edition, Friday edition of
Friday
Happy Hour podcast
Oh yeah, we're pumped.
with the snake and the rooster.
If you haven't watched last week's episode, we interviewed Cristiano, right? That was
Yep.
last week?
Ron?
Yeah, Ron. Go back, watch it, look at how funny we are.
I mean, you should have watched it already.
Yeah. It's fine if you missed it. Whatever, we'll forgive you. But go back, then come here.
But today,
Oh wait, I'm Sydney, the rooster.
Maury the snake.
We always forget that.
We forget. We figure you guys
Sorry.
know.
Yeah.
If you would have watched all the other episodes,
You would know.
you would already know the snake and the
Snake
rooster.
and the rooster.
Yes. Today we got our special tanner attire on today.
Yeah, we're in our camo,
Trucker hats, and we got our
bush
drinks.
lights.
So we're having a happy hour interview with our
Country-
rink manager.
country boy edition.
Yes. Cowboy, exterminator, Zamboni driver.
Zamboni driver, victim of all of our pranks.
Yes. All the things. So he'll be in
Yeah.
here in a second to you can hear about all the shenanigans
Yep.
that go on in the rink here behind the scenes. We are here with this week's interview, the rink manager Tanner.
Local cowboy.
Wannabe cowboy.
Wannabe cowboy, I guess.
Exterminator, animal control.
Animal control. He basically does everything that we don't want to do.
Yeah.
And maintenance.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
A lot of maintenance.
a lot
Or basically just fixes everything that
that we
is
break.
broke,
So,
pretty
it's
much.
fine.
So,
You can move that blanket if you want.
don't like our blanket.
Smothering me.
Are you ready?
Attacking you.
Yeah.
Are you
Are you
prepared
ready
for this?
Prepared for this?
Yeah, I studied last night.
Okay, cool. So first, I'm gonna give you your Chinese zodiac rundown.
Ooh.
Do you remember what your animal
I
was?
think I'm a boar or
Yeah, a pig or a boar. Yep.
hog, pig, boar.
So you're a water pig.
I hate water.
Wait, can pigs swim?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Tanner?
They do.
They can?
Oh. So I pulled up your fortune for 2020. The first thing it said was, don't be lazy. And then it said, 2020 indicates that water pigs can get rid of the chaos at work and seem to make a breakthrough.
Excellent.
Have you felt that way yet?
Absolutely. Daily.
No matter how bad the situation is, persistence can help them overcome some difficulties.
He's helping us overcome
Uh,
the Roni.
yep. You can also get much wealth this year,
Ooh.
so keep it up. But it would be better if someone were to help you. I don't know what that means, that's all it says.
So we're to just give you money.
Yeah.
It makes me a whole lot easier.
And it says, don't daydream without any practical actions. So don't get caught lollygagging. Yeah.
That throws today out then.
It's happy hour, doesn't count.
Yeah.
Right.
So then, got some of your characteristics. Do you want to read those off?
Sure. Gentle.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. Modest
Yes, I agree.
and blunt.
Very much.
Agree with that one.
Yep.
Very persistent. Responsible but stubborn. I think that's the most
Yes.
accurate statement so far.
Yes.
Positive and loyal. Yeah, I'd probably agree with those.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I agree with those.
So your bad ones are kind of funny. So gullible and
Weird.
easily. It says you easily fall into traps,
Huh.
and if you play pranks, you won't know when to stop.
Correct.
Oh, so we're not the only pranksters.
Yeah, we're not the only pranksters in here. So your best work compatibility is a tiger, rabbit, and sheep.
Do we have any of those?
What is a tiger rabbit?
Tiger. That sounds.
I think one of the coaches is a sheep.
I don't think we have any rabbits.
I don't think so.
They're delicious.
A snake, so your worst matches are snake, but they can be cooperative. The rooster is always uncooperative. And
This isn't gonna go well.
no. And also monkeys.
Okay.
I feel like
I really don't know what all that means.
I don't know either, but
We're
it's
the
fine.
snake and the rooster.
Yeah, you got that part.
It's really funny though, because some of your best jobs, like your best job match, is animal husbandry. I don't even
What
know
is
what that means, but
Animal. That sounds like
I
something
imagine
we should
it's-
edit.
like roping
I have to
cattle,
Google that one.
but also agriculture.
There you go.
So look at you go.
That's what I went to college for, was ag.
Nice.
Turf science.
We don't- yeah, we
Public
don't-
services. I mean,
Yeah. In the medical field, how do you feel about that?
I support it.
Okay.
health. Oh, is it medical? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Oh yeah, not medial.
Oh, okay.
Medical.
I was kind of like, what's a medical
I know.
field? But
It's just a
Whatever.
medium one.
it's just a medium field, not a large field.
Just a medium one.
Just a medium one. Oh, destiny.
Yeah. So people born and you're born in August. Pigs born in August may live a hard early life, but there is a great possibility for them to become successful and famous in middle age and live a rich and glorious life. They are smart and energetic and have unique and farther sights than others. So that sounds
Sounds good.
positive.
Yeah,
You,
I like that.
yeah. Like you already got out of the early life, so like you're on to the early life is before 20, so we're all out of that.
Yeah, but I still feel really immature, so.
It doesn't have it.
That's
It looks like it's gonna work out for you.
It says it on the paper. We're good to go.
TravelChinaGuide.com says
Yeah.
you're gonna be great.
yeah.
Excellent.
Thanks, TravelChinaGuide.com.
Hopefully,
Sponsors.
travel. China knows what they're talking about.
Well,
Great.
it feels like a lot of what they're saying is translated from China because I have to like put some pieces together, so it seems legit.
Like Google Translate, it's in Chinese.
Yeah, I should try it.
I'm gonna say
It
something
works
else.
well.
Yeah.
It's working for us, so whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna get to the
The
Now-
nitty gritty.
to the good
Great.
stuff. Are you ready
I guess.
for all the questioning?
We even have some special questions in here.
Great.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We got some people to give us some questions. All right. First question. Can you tell us how you got started here?
I started here in, I think I was a senior in high school. They needed another zamboni driver, and a friend of mine was the rink manager and asked me to come down and try it out. And it was great because it was my wintertime job. I worked at a golf course in the summer and the rink in the winter. So they're two seasonal jobs, and I could still go to school. And it worked out well, and I was going to get out of the rink business and just stay in the golf industry. And I kind of made a left turn, and I came back to this years later.
Yeah, now you're here and you're stuck here.
Yeah, it's been a lot of years now.
Would you, well, I mean, do you prefer doing like being in hockey per se than golf? Doing golf?
Yeah, I like all sports. The hockey side of it really wasn't what first intrigued me. I just like doing maintenance and the different challenges and stuff. So
Well, there's a lot of maintenance challenges here.
yeah, there's a bunch.
I mean, the building is, how old?
It opened it was built in the early 50s. So
Oh.
So almost 100. If we're rounding up, it's
That's-
almost
By about-
100.
It's
if
old.
you round up by 30, we're there.
Yeah, it's still.
That's less than 5, so you round up. That's what my math teachers
Either
taught
way.
me.
It is still
Old.
old.
Yes. What do you like about working with the snake and the rooster?
It's always entertaining. It really is. Gotta keep an eye out.
There's-
What do you not like about working with us?
Interviews.
Interviews? Sorry.
Sometimes you gotta do things you don't like at work.
Um,
So,
What about that one big prank that we played on you when we maybe stole something of yours?
Yeah, as I'm working, I make laps around the building and leave tools and sweatshirts or vests.
You shouldn't leave your things laying around.
Yeah.
I place it in a certain spot so I can catch it on my next round. And someone stole my vest. And
It was me. I stole it.
It was game day.
Yeah, it was a game day. Everyone was stressed. We were just trying to.
I was a little fired up. Yeah. As I'm discussing it with you while you're wearing it.
Okay, wait. So first, we noticed that it was hanging. I don't know what you were working on in the front. Something. And then it was hanging on there. Must be some little hanger thing.
Yeah.
So his vest is hanging there. We're making our laps, doing our thing, getting stuff ready for all the concessions.
We're doing all of our good juju
And then
stuff.
things just, we're like, is that Tanner's vest?
We should take it.
And then we just get sidetracked. So we took it.
I wore it.
Sydney put it on and wore it, and we were walking around. We literally walked by the entire rink crew, including Tanner.
Yeah.
While they were cleaning something else. We're like, hey, whatever.
That just shows how focused we are on getting the job done.
No one even noticed. So we continued our laps. I don't know how long this went on.
It was like 45 minutes.
Kept it on. We came back in the office. Sydney's sitting at her desk with the vest on, and then Tanner comes in. Where in the hell's my vest?
Fighting mad.
We were like, we don't know what you're talking about.
I hung it up and someone took it, and I was like, I haven't seen it, Tanner. It's literally on me.
Tanner, I'm standing next to him. I'm like, what are you talking about? What vest? I don't know what you're talking about. Literally, we're both staring at Sydney wearing the vest, and I'm like, I don't know where it is.
But Lori is so bad when someone confronts her with a prank, because then she just starts laughing.
I can't keep it together.
And then Tanner looks at me and he goes, oh, you're wearing it. And I was like, yep.
Real funny.
We thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Was hilarious because I don't know how many times we walked by all of them and no one noticed anything. So.
Oh, that's probably one of my favorite pranks being here.
Yeah. That's just one.
Poor Tanner.
Now you know how it is like to be Tanner working with us.
Yeah, you're the victim of a lot of pranks and it's fine.
Yes.
Revenge is best served cold.
That's what you told me like 8 months ago and nothing has happened yet.
You still remember it. We'll get to the point where you forget about it.
We're going to forget about it.
Yeah.
Give me a few more beers. I'll be
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. Okay, what's next? What is the weirdest job you've had to do?
Here or
Here.
in
Yeah,
life?
here.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Oh.
Start with here, we'll go from there. Did you see what I did there?
Well done. Sneaky. Need the.
I know, right? Where's the drum? We have a drum somewhere.
Weirdest job here. I don't know. Every day you wonder.
I mean, there's.
Rodent extermination is one.
Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
People tend to leave doors open and things run in, but
Who leaves the doors open?
it happens. It happens often. It's a huge pet peeve of mine is when people leave doors open. We're trying to control temperature, humidity, all the things that are difficult in Nebraska, and doors get left open. We get birds and squirrels and raccoons.
What do the raccoons do when they come in the icebox?
They like to wash their hands in the toilet.
Can raccoons flush the toilet?
Absolutely they can.
What?
Raccoons are talented.
Can you? I don't know the story. Lori made me wait until we did this to hear the story. So
Yeah,
you
she
have
doesn't
to
know
tell
about
me.
the raccoons.
So Nate and I were doing some summer maintenance and we left the garage door open. And there was two raccoons in the dumpster. Well, being humane, we built them a little ramp to get out of the dumpster. Well, they came out of the dumpster and ran right in the building. And into the bathroom, and one of them was thirsty, so he was in the bathroom drinking and washing his hands, playing in the toilet water.
But then they were flushing the toilet.
Yeah, it was like a fountain.
Like you could hear the water.
Yeah, we didn't know where they went at first, but I kept hearing the toilet flush. Hey there, little fella. You got to poop?
Okay, what's the weirdest animal you found in the icebox?
Oh, weirdest? I don't know, just your standard Nebraska animals.
Have you ever found a snake?
Yes.
What kind?
Bull snakes and garter snakes.
Ooh.
We've had both.
Sounds terrible.
One time I almost stepped on like a 5-foot bull snake. That was terrifying. But
I can't. The birds freak me out.
Lori, do you want to tell your bird story?
If there's a snake, then it's a whole nother level of freaked out.
If there's a snake in here, then that means that you are summoning all of your good snake vibes, and they're just coming to their queen. They're flocking to you.
No, I don't want to see a snake.
Well, good thing roosters can eat snakes.
Ever.
So
Yeah, you're gonna have to get it out of
peck
here.
them.
Well, first of all, there's birds. Birds get in here
Everywhere.
all the time.
Every big building has.
Like, when you're walking around in the hallways, and if you don't know the birds are there, like they can hear you, they come out of the frippin' stairwells,
Yep.
scare the out of you. They'll literally fly out as you're walking by. I don't know how many times I've screamed in the hallways.
Yeah.
Because it's dark and they just come flying out of there.
One time, Lori screamed. We were going to the bathroom, and she screamed because there was a dead spider on the wall, and made good old Joe come get it out.
That's right. It was
Thanks,
ginormous. But then I had a bird in my office.
Yeah. And this lovely.
That was literally like not that long ago.
It was like a couple weeks.
Do we have another video we can cut to?
I have to see if I still have that.
Yeah.
Because I sent it to Tanner.
It's a tiny little bird.
No. It was this big. It was a pterodactyl. Its little head came like popping down out of the corner. I was like, what the hell is that?
Overreacting.
What the hell is that? And just, it was like a funny little cartoon.
It was
This
a
little
robin.
head
That's
just
what
was
it
like
was.
poking down, and I was like, oh my god. And then all of a sudden it just flew across here, flying across my office. I'm freaking out. Then I'm trapped over there because I don't want to come across because it get flying in front of me. So I finally got out in the hallway, and I just called Tanner. I'm like, where are you?
What she's not mentioning is the constant screaming that was happening that I could hear from my house.
I'm like, oh my god. So I told Tanner, I'm like, where are you? Like, there's a bird in the office. He's like, well, get it out. And I'm like, I am not going back in there.
Open the door.
I'm out the hallway. I'm not going back in.
And then she
It's
made
a bird.
I'm like,
she made
oh
me
my
take
God.
my water bottle that it landed on home because she said, you're going to get the bird flu.
Like,
Oh my
the
God.
birds, it was landing on everything. Birds are gross. So,
I haven't died yet.
I don't like the birds in here. They freak me out. Don't like birds. So, that's the bird. Me and the birds have this thing.
Do you need a minute to just
I might need to make another drink.
to
To simmer from a
The
bird.
funniest
Yeah.
one though was that we had a squirrel that we chased around. It was like a cartoon. Literally, we ran laps round and round and round the building. We got him out.
Chasing him?
Yeah, we
Oh, you're just trying to chase him out of the building?
Yeah. In the end, we won, but we were exhausted. We made a lot of laps.
Gotta get those steps in.
Yeah. It was a big step day.
I'm surprised it didn't, like, climb up a wall or something and
Now we kept him in the hallways. We were trying to herd it, but it's like herding
Herding
squirrels.
squirrels.
It's exactly how it sounds.
sounds like walking my dogs.
Lori sent me a damn video of a coyote this morning.
Yeah, was it a fox?
Oh, it
Or
was a fox. It looked really
It's-
gray in the video.
Yeah.
It's fox.
Can you tell us how ice install works?
I could. Yeah, I could.
Just like a really dumbed down version of it. May you tell us? Will you tell
It's
us?
a lengthy process. A lot of preparation, a lot of moving pieces and parts, equipment-wise. Takes a skilled crew. Without a good crew, it's really, really tough. So, luckily the guys that we have, our ice crew is amazing and dedicated. All you guys, thank you. They call me Daddy.
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
They call you Daddy.
Yes, because they're all much younger than I am.
Wait, he's the ice daddy.
He's the Ice Daddy.
God. I shouldn't have said this. Anyway.
We'll explain ice daddy another time.
Another time, maybe if we get him in here.
That's a whole other episode.
Yeah.
We start by cooling the building, getting the floor down to temp, which is about 15 degrees. Starts with a couple layers of just clear water, then mix up barrel paint, and everything's pumped through a sprayer to paint it all white. And after that, it's sealed in. We do layers of white, then we do all the lines and logos and the gold creases, the hash marks.
So you hand paint all of those?
Those are all hand painted. It's difficult. It's taxing on the body.
I feel like it takes a long time.
It does.
I never knew that stuff was hand painted because ice install happened like shortly after I started, and I remember like Lori and I were doing something, and you asked us to like help hold the hose, but none of the lines were on. And then the next time I like looked at the ice, all the lines were, and I was like, oh, it's just like a sheet of paper or something. Like that's cool.
No. It's done in layers and steps, and it's all sprayed white. Then we mark everything out, measure everything so it's correct. Paint the gold creases, the lines. Some of the logos we've started using the mesh logos. They're a lot more efficient, I would say, less labor intensive, and you can reuse them most of the time.
So do you have to get like so much ice? Is there like a method to like you have to have an inch of ice and then you can paint it and then you have this, or like what's
when we're finished it's 1 inch
on top of all of the paint.
Yeah, so the entire sheet starts in
that doesn't seem like very much.
That's like
no, I know it's not what people think.
The side, so my thumb is 1 inch. That's
doesn't
not
seem
a
like
lot.
It's 2 inches.
Yeah, it's this.
There you go. That's it.
Okay, this is how thick the ice is, folks. You don't even see it.
Get a tape measure out.
We have a concrete base underneath which has all the cooling lines in it. So it's a little different with a sand base rink to a concrete.
So total it's only 1 inch? The whole entire
The whole thing is, we try and maintain 1 inch, which we have a really level floor, so we're pretty close to that all the time. We take depth measurements and monitor it.
Like by the time you like shave it with the zamboni and like everything, I feel like
a run with the zamboni, if you're shaving heavy, only takes off a 32nd of an inch. 1/32. So.
But I feel like when like on games, like the
like
players are just tearing it up.
They do. That's when you operate the machine a little differently. If it's not as chewed up, you don't have to shave as much, and you can back off on your water, how much you're laying down. But it's a balancing act of shaving correctly and laying the right amount of water, but you also have to take into consideration ambient air temp, or it won't set up correctly. And it's a lot of science and a lot of chemistry.
Like, you know, when you have this, the crew just hops on the zamboni and this like runs out there. So do you analyze the ice and like tell them this is what you're gonna do, this or whatever?
Yeah, we're constantly adjusting everything with the speed you're driving, amount of water that you're laying, how much you're shaving with the blade. Certain spots, for airflow reasons and temperature reasons, we'll cut the water back in those spots so that it sets up a little faster. There's a lot of stuff to it. I don't have to oversee it too much anymore because our crew is, they're really good at what they do. So.
Ooh, I just thought of something. I've been on like the pre-game like ice, like drilling the holes and all that stuff. I've been on it one time when we had our super awesome junior rink member Riker when he was here. And I remember that day I wore my Birkenstocks and I got stuck in the ice because it was like setting.
It was still wet when you walked out.
You froze your shoes to
yeah, Dave had to come out of the penalty box and help me.
Get the scraper out.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That was so cute. Right?
Yeah, Riker was
like,
so cute.
drill his little holes and pretend to do
maybe we can get a little...
We'll hire Riker once child labor laws aren't involved.
In 20 years.
Yeah, he
when
loves
he
it.
Do that,
I think we need 12 more years to believe he has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
So,
somewhere in there.
15? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're pretty 15. I mean,
you can only work like...
Yeah.
It's a lot.
We only have, that's boring stuff. So, what So like the ice is like, it's a sensitive subject sometimes. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to the ice, like during a game?
Oh, before a game a couple years back, we had a glycol line, one of the coolant lines, get hit while we were drilling out marsh pikes for the goals. And we tried to repair it, and we just didn't have the right equipment here, the right tools, the right supplies to patch it, and we ended up having to cancel one game or postpone it. I think we rescheduled it. That was worst case scenario. That's what we don't want to see.
Because that'll melt the ice.
Yeah. Literally the coolant that goes through the floor is antifreeze. So antifreeze leaking and ice. It's not a good mixture.
No.
But
hence the word anti-freeze.
Anti-freeze.
Look at me. We figured
You
that
know
out.
stuff.
Wow.
That's worst case scenario.
What's like the weirdest thing? Like, has anything weird happened?
Oh, I don't know. Everything you try and plan for worst case scenario. There's glass breaking or zamboni breaking down. Anytime there's equipment working, the chiller that's keeping it frozen, the zambonis that are running, or ice resurfacers. Zamboni is a brand.
Don't sue us, please.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah.
Anytime there's equipment, you try and plan for worst case scenarios. And we've gone through all of them, and this is what we need to do if this happens. And we've been pretty lucky with what we've had happen. We always have a plan in effect. Not everything can be fixed quickly though, like the glycol line. Everything else, I don't know. There's nothing real crazy that blowing a hydraulic line on a zamboni. That's one that's bad.
That would just make a mess all over.
It makes a mess, and it's a huge delay.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the night, but it does happen. There's, like I said, any equipment that's running has failures at some point. So.
How stressful is it when the glass breaks during a game?
The first few times it was extremely, because you have 4,000 people critiquing every second of what you're doing. We have a great fan base here though, and everybody's pretty supportive and has helped out, or at least clears the section so we can get in there and do our job.
You guys get out there pretty quickly too. Like it reminds me of like when I've been out at Eagle Raceway and like something happens, there's like an accident, and then everyone is just sprinting to that one spot, and that's what I see all of your guys do. They're grabbing tools, or like some of them are on skates or skating over there.
To get ready.
We're known
it's crazy.
as the pit crew for two reasons.
Yeah.
For that, and we also hang out in the Zamboni pit. So it's
the pit.
That's how we rehearse that or train for that, is immediate response and have all your tools ready. We do cut a sheet of plexiglass to replace it when it happens. Mm-hmm. So we have that in a room with the saw, everything ready to go.
You're always ready. I mean, we always have one ready to go.
Yes.
But I mean, hey, it's just you don't miss any of the game. You can go get another beer.
Yeah.
Why you can,
And our
glass
fans
breaks.
love to cheer for you guys after you finish the job. It's so loud. It's like we scored a goal.
Yeah.
We would rather be behind the scenes and not be during it. But when it's time to get to work, we're ready.
We should get like a glass break song, so when it breaks, we can play the music and put a spotlight on them. Really.
What if we played like Ice Ice Baby?
Yes. Do that.
Yes.
Should be a glass song. There's probably something.
If you have any good song ideas for when the glass breaks, comment below. Shoot someone an email.
Yeah. Tanner does like to time it. He's always like, "How fast was I? Like, how long did that take me?" I'm like, I don't know. He's like, "You weren't timing me?" I'm like, no. It's not like my kids. They're like, "How long did it take me to run to the end of the sidewalk and back?"
2 seconds.
Tanner's like, "How long did it take me to change the glass?"
Since we have rehearsed it, we have gone through it.
know.
It is a goal to get the game going back as fast as possible.
Yeah.
The team loses momentum. The fans
I
get
get it.
restless. So, our
We
goal
know
is to
now to get the timer, get it going. How long does it take Tanner to change the glass and we break it?
I'll start carrying a stopwatch with the 700 other things that I have in my pockets on game day.
Yes, and so we can just.
Yep.
8 minutes is our record.
8
From
minutes.
glass broken to cleaned up, new sheet in, and back to playing hockey.
Well, maybe we can break that record this year.
Or hopefully we just don't break any glass this year.
That's true.
That's a lot nicer.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, his fans think it's kind of cool. Especially if someone, like, got checked into the boards and it broke. Then it's like,
yeah.
Safety is the number one thing. We hope no one gets hurt.
Yeah.
The cooperation with the fans makes it much easier.
Yeah. Yep.
I would say we had that one glass like popped out. It didn't break, but it was like.
Yeah, I don't think we have. Did we have glass break this season?
No, just
we
the
did
one
outside of the season.
It like popped out of
the stanchion.
Yeah.
They're constantly moving.
Yeah.
They flex a little bit every time they get hit.
Yeah.
So it does happen.
So, so we still had to fix that. So that was pretty good. And that was like the fans were like, "Hey, it's coming out." So.
One of our off-ice officials, his daughter was sitting over there and texted him and said the ice is out or the glass is out. And so then I don't remember who I called or texted, but Dave and I were on the phone. We're like, "Oh my god! Like stop the game! Like we gotta fix it."
Yeah.
It happens.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
It happens.
Thanks, Liv.
We got it. What do we got?
So do you want to tell us about the couple acting jobs you've had this year?
Oh, it was a big one. My agent has really run with it.
Yeah. So should we start with the smaller one? The one with you and me?
Yes. It's Culligan.
Or nothing. We made a little fun commercial for Culligan. Standing by the
where's
water
your hat?
cooler.
You didn't wear your hat today.
Oh, it's
Your beer drinking hat.
Yeah, Tanner wore
two beers.
his beer drinking hat with the straw, but we put some Culligan cups in there, and
it was a pretty big deal.
yeah, that's when you first signed your agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the Stars, it's Culligan.
Or nothing.
Yeah.
And then
That was your break, and then you got the big deal.
the big deal. Why don't you tell us about that?
Which one
The
was
goalie.
Yeah, the goalie.
Oh, yes.
You were the goalie.
I forgot all about
Like that was like one of our most viewed videos all year.
Yep.
50,000 views if anybody's counting.
Yeah. No one. Nobody's counting.
Tanner has a secret tally.
That was a lot of fun. You can check it out now if you want to make it 50,000.
Ron, attach the link.
Yeah. To the. Yeah, that was pretty funny though because I think the players had a good time too.
Yeah.
Like.
When I think
Barbolini had a great time because he got to smash me.
Yes, because
Barbs.
Barbs and some else, they just wanted to like knock you over.
Yeah.
He just wanted to hit me.
Yeah, they just can we just hit Tanner? Like, I mean, why not? You had all that stuff on.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Yeah.
If you're completely lost about what we're talking about,
I don't know how. If you watch any hockey at all, I don't know how you don't know, but like, the Zamboni driver that
had to suit up to be the goalie.
The backup goalie.
Yeah. And he ended up playing in the game, and they came back and
we won.
They won the game.
Yeah.
And he let in a couple goals when he first got in there, but then he didn't let anything in.
Yeah.
David Ayers was his name.
Yes.
David
Ayers.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was his wife liked it on Twitter, and so did he, so thank you.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to show you.
How about like our podcast?
Yeah.
David.
Hey, do you want to come do a game? We'll get you.
You can
some
drive
tickets.
our Zamboni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on down.
Let's run the Zamboni.
That would be so fun.
You can drive it. Tanner will ride in the little kitty seat.
Or we can finally do Zamboni jousting.
Yes.
Terrible idea, and I love it.
I'm like, that is a
Yes.
perfect idea for you. What can you use for the little joust?
Pool noodles.
You gotta tape some together.
Yeah.
But you have to
We can do it.
So how I've seen it done is you put like a pipe in the first one, so it's steady and it stays up. It's not floopy. And then you tape another one on
Not a
it.
floopy noodle.
Dude, stop laughing at me.
I'm trying to hold it together. I'm very immature. I think I've already established.
I think we should.
That'd be hilarious.
This year.
Yeah. Nothing like driving $200,000 worth of machinery at each other at 7 miles.
Don't you keep
7
your social
miles an hour,
keep your social distance 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart will make a long joust.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny.
We can do it.
Yeah. What else do we got in here?
New intermission game.
Oh.
We have the off-ice officials always do their like
Sled
race game. Now we can start a rink crew competition.
Yeah.
We had a boxing match one time at Center Ice. That was fun.
During intermission?
Yeah, we climbed off the zambonis and met at Center Ice and had boxing gloves.
Did you have those big giant boxing
No,
ones?
these were regular ones.
We should get those massive ones.
Yes, those big
Sock 'em boppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be so
I think you can get jousting sticks
funny.
with those though. With those big boxing gloves on the
Oh
end
my
of
god,
them.
that would be so funny.
I mean, we can, yeah.
Alright. If anyone would like to sponsor that
Yeah.
and buy them for us,
Bush
please
Light,
do. Bush Light. Cheers.
David Ayers,
Clink.
anyone? Who else have we talked
I
about?
don't know, I feel like I smell bad. I'm really gonna watch this shirt before I give it back to you.
Did you discuss your attire?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did.
We did, yeah.
This is our
It's a Tanner special.
Tanner.
I wear camouflage a lot.
podcast special.
Yes.
Well, it's funny. Okay, what was that day? Was it Halloween?
Yes.
or I don't know if it was maybe it wasn't Halloween, but I don't know what we were talking about, what we were wearing or something, and we guessed, we're like, should we guess what Tanner's wearing today?
Yes.
And we were like,
And we were
I don't know
spot
what we said, but we said something.
We said his camo sweatshirt,
and then I think the vest.
the vest.
And the vest. And then, so I
And
think that was
he
one of the days
walked
we
in.
probably walked down the hallway, just looked at him and started laughing. And
Yeah.
he was like, well, what is wrong with you guys? But we nailed it. We were
That's
right.
90% of what I wear.
It's totally fine.
We just, you know.
We have an awesome sponsor, Small Engine Specialist, who gave us 2 new leaf blowers.
Yeah. Like, how excited were you for those?
That was a pretty big day.
Can you just
It was
tell
like
us
a kid in a candy shop. We
Can
got
you tell us a
those.
little bit about the first thing that you did when you got those leaf blowers?
Oh, as any redneck would do, you want to see how fast it'll make you go. So,
And these are like, they're not like the handheld leaf blowers. They're like the
Backpack.
backpack.
They blow
like,
207 miles an hour.
Yep. So
we use them for cleaning up some areas.
Yep.
So. It's much more efficient.
They're actually used for actual work.
not just
Usually.
fun. Usually.
Usually.
They will also shoot a hot dog 40 yards.
Yeah. So we had some fun with it. There was a couple times.
I don't know about we.
You were there.
I was there, but like Tanner was having all the
recording it.
fun.
Tanner and Dave thought it would be a super great
Oh,
idea.
it's Christoph.
Oh, it was Christoph.
Yeah.
Tanner and Christoph. Was that after a game?
It was, I think, the day before.
Well, we had some hot dogs wrapped
Oh, yeah, that was
somewhere.
after.
That was
Yeah, that was after a game, and we're all
Different
just
story.
hanging out, and we shot a hot dog 40 yards.
30, 40, somewhere in there.
We didn't measure it, we just guessed. Probably 100, honestly.
Mm.
But yeah, tell me about what you and Christoph did.
Well, first thing is get an office chair
Mm-hmm.
and rev it wide open and see how fast you'll spin. That was fun, but it wasn't enough. So then we put roller skates on and wide open in reverse, going down a hallway. I
In roller
felt like
skates.
Yeah.
I was going to break the sound barrier. It might have been 15 miles
I'm
an hour.
not
Yeah.
sure if it was that fast.
It felt like
but
it. It definitely did.
But maybe you could clean faster.
Mm-hmm. Way more
On roller
efficient.
skates.
Roller skates and leaf blowers.
Yeah. Notable Stars alum Travis Treelore was a witness to this, and he had no idea
He didn't know
I'm
what to
not
think.
sure what he thought about the whole situation. I'm sure he was like, "What do you guys do over here in the United
Yeah.
States? What is this?"
There goes the rink manager on roller skates
Yeah.
with a leaf blower.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could teach us to drive the Zamboni?
I could.
Do you want to?
I do not want to.
Well, you don't think we could do it?
You could. There's
It takes, like I heard, it takes like a long time. It's not like, hey, this is how you turn it on and you just drive it, right?
driving the machine and operating the machine are two different things.
I just want to drive it. I don't want to operate it.
Anybody
That
can
makes me
drive
really
it.
nervous.
It's like a really big golf cart.
Like, so we could drive it
You could drive
without, like
without
no
up the ice.
water, like just not doing
Beep.
anything.
Yeah, beep.
Beep. Without like,
Anyone can drive it. but to be a trained operator takes a lot of hours.
So you could
I don't wanna be
you
a
can
trained
actually drive
operator.
it without it being like on, like no water, no cutting.
Well, you
no
could
whatever.
you can even drive it with someone else running the controls, but
Can we have a special, like, I don't know, like maybe home opener? We'll have like a special Snake and the Rooster
Like
ride
we should
Zambonis.
get to ride it.
Yeah.
Sure.
We need to ride on the Zamboni.
Can we play a fun game while we do it? Like, what should we do?
Well, let's just like get goodies and we'll throw them out.
Yeah, I was like, or we can steal Craig's mics, and we can like real talk with the Snake and the Rooster live.
Craig could just MC and we'll throw goodies.
Okay.
Let's
I
look
like
at some
it.
things maybe.
Yeah.
Could throw stuff out. In the
Can I pick my driver?
sure.
Okay.
Who would your driver be and why?
It would be Nate. I love Nate.
Beware, Nate.
All right. So we have some questions that
we gotta get
were
to
submitted in.
Questions.
We'll save that one for the end.
Let's do Ryan's first.
Yeah. So Ryan, the owner Ryan,
Okay.
Ryan Schiff, wants to know what it was like at the Olympics.
It was an honor. It was something very unexpected and probably the highlight of my career, because I don't know where you go from that point.
You go to the Lincoln Stars, Tanner.
Woo!
It
All the
was
way to
very
the top.
cool. Yeah.
Maybe we can attach some pictures that you have, because you've shown me all your pictures, but
I'm sure we have some.
it was the Beijing?
Pyeongchang
Pyeongchang
2018.
Olympics 2018.
in South Korea.
Yep.
Very
And-
cool deal. I would say a once in a lifetime experience. Who knows what future events
Right.
will bring. It was an honor, and we'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have some Olympics.
Yeah. 2020 is in Beijing, and it sounds like they are self-contained. They will take care of it themselves on this one.
Yeah.
They
Are
need
they
it.
gonna actually have the Olympics this year?
2020 will be the outdoor games. 2022 will
Oh.
be
Yep.
winter.
So outdoors better. Maybe they can pull
Yeah.
it off.
We'll see.
Interesting.
No more Rona.
Yeah,
No more Rona.
that's the problem. Did someone ask this one?
No, that was you.
Oh,
Here, let me ask this one because it also has to do with hockey. And then we'll move to the not hockey ones. So Chris Mock, our new game day operations person and graphic designer, he's never been to a Stars game, but he asked me, he was like, Tanner does a star drop, right? I was like, yep. And he goes, well, what's that like? Like, what, is it
the
cool?
famous
Is
star
it the
drop.
famous
Yeah.
star drop?
It's very special. Something that you won't see at any other rink.
Mm-hmm.
It's a development or a design of Don Adams, and very cool, very unique.
but it's a very like timed thing.
Yeah.
Like it's not like
There's a lot of
Just
moving
goes.
parts, not only the star, but the lighting, the music,
Yeah.
the players' entrance, everything is a time and it's rehearsed, and they're
And
huge.
DA has planned all of that, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's had complete control over that from day one, year
Wow.
one.
That's crazy. I didn't
But
know
I mean,
that.
there's like down to the second. Like
Yeah.
you gotta, like it's gotta drop now.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
everything
the whole
is
thing.
cued,
Players now. Like yeah.
well rehearsed, and luckily all the people involved with it know exactly what second to do every job, and it's something we take a lot of pride in, that it is done correctly, and the fan experience on their end is why we do it. It's so cool
Yeah.
to see, the kids in the front rows that have never seen it, or they've seen it their 100th time. Their eyes are lit up, and it's so exciting, and it
Yeah.
sets the tone, the mood for the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
If you come to a Stars game, like you can't like miss it. It like
No.
just gets you ready for the game. You have to be like
Our
out there
fans
for it.
pile into the door so they don't miss the star drop.
I don't like to miss it. I try to get over there at least so I can get somewhere
Yeah.
to like watch it.
I remember the first time I saw the star drop was in 2003, I think. 2003, 2004, that was my first Stars game. And I was here with my friends and her family, and I just remember they were like, we have to be there for the star drop. I was like, I always go in like 5 minutes late to sporting games because there's no line. And they're like, no. And I remember seeing it, and I remember the chills and everything. It gives you goosebumps, yeah. And then my first game as an employee here, I got to sit in the pit, and I got to see it from just such a different angle. And I literally, like, I choked up a little bit because it brought back so many good memories for me. And I still get goosebumps. I still almost cry every time I see it. Because it's nothing I've ever experienced.
It's one of those things I tell if someone's ever been to a game, or I'm like, hey, come out to a game, come watch it. I'm like, but you like have to get here.
You have to get here early. Yeah,
don't be late.
It's
like you miss the hype. You gotta be here for it.
Except when we play Halloween. I don't like that.
We're not gonna talk about that. Yeah. Next.
All right.
We're kind of skipping around a little on this one, but what do you like to do in your spare time?
Yeah, we've talked a lot about hockey.
Yeah. Anything outdoors, hunting, fishing, camping, just
drinking beer, indoors, outdoors.
Outdoors, preferably. Yeah.
You've got a good little setup in your shop, though.
Yeah. I do spend a lot of time in the shop, at home, hanging out.
Yeah.
Hunting and fishing, though, is my big thing. If I could do anything on a daily basis or with my
spare time. You get to do that at work. You hunt raccoons,
birds,
squirrels.
We've never had fish, but honestly, I would not be surprised if
you never know. If we get enough rain, fish could show up. You never know what you're gonna find. Find some weird stuff here. I found a really creepy doll in the bathroom that one time.
Oh yeah,
that's weird. I was like, man down.
We had
I don't know. There's some weird stuff.
Well, but then we like took it, and I might have made it even creepier for a future prank on not Tanner. Mm-hmm. Don't worry.
Good.
On a different employee. So now this creepy doll lives in my desk.
Yeah.
And I made her look even more terrifying. It spent like 4 hours.
For like Halloween or something.
I saved her, like, I worked on her for 4 hours, and Lori was just like, oh yeah, but we can make it creepier. Like, that's what I spent half of my day doing when we found that doll. And you know what? I'm not mad about it.
She looks creepy.
I love it.
It will come to good use someday.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready for this one?
Oh.
You know this one.
Sure.
So Derek Bowden.
DB.
Breezy.
He wants to know, who is your favorite rink crew member, past or present, and why is it him?
Oh, Derek and I have spent a lot of years together. Yeah. He's like both of you. He makes it very entertaining.
Yeah.
We like to pick on Breezy too.
Yeah. Breezy's a part of all the jokes.
But we make the most of it. We have fun along the way.
Yeah.
That's all you want to say about Breezy?
Well, I'm trying to make sure everything I say is politically correct, edited.
Ron can fix it. It's fine. Yeah. Just let it all out.
We have a really good time.
Love it.
Breezy.
Thanks, Breezy. That was a very ballsy question to ask on Facebook. Yes. But thank you for chiming in. Appreciate it. All right. Would you consider yourself bougie?
Define bougie?
I would actually like you to define that for me.
I have no idea. Fancy?
So bougie is basically just like really over the top, like only eats expensive food, only carries expensive purses and clothes.
Oh, yeah. That's totally me.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
If it's bougie camo.
Bougie camo. Is that Under Armour camo?
Carhartt?
I mean,
Carhartt?
Does Carhartt make
maybe there's redneck bougie. We should start a new thing.
Honestly,
you should start a new thing, redneck bougie.
We could rewrite the lyrics to Bad and Bougie and make a whole music video.
And make it redneck bougie.
Yeah.
Probably film that at my house.
Yes, your house is the perfect. And we'll film it on the day where we do the slip and slide.
Yes.
Perfect.
The redneck slip and slide.
So that that just let us in. We just had to ask the question because it's, like, it's game time.
So
we have to play games.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we're playing games. I have made a list of like young, like hip terms that all the cool people.
Maybe some bougie terms.
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm gonna ask you, and I'll tell you if it's like a term or if it's like a thing.
See if you know what these things are.
Yeah, and so it's gonna be hilarious.
See if you can guess what these are.
Can I phone a friend?
No. Alright.
Alright.
So the first one is, what is a scrunchie?
Having 3 daughters, a scrunchie goes in their hair for their ponytails.
But it doesn't look like a normal ponytail, or does it?
It's wrinkly.
Yeah, okay. You did the first one, good job.
I mean, we'll take wrinkly.
Okay. What does it mean if someone says bet?
Bet?
B-E-T. Bet.
Gamble? Bet?
No. It's a hip term.
It's a hip term.
Yeah.
Like, oh, bet.
Oh, bet. You want to go to a movie? Bet.
Oh gosh. I have no idea.
So bet means like yes, or like, do you want to go to a movie? Cool. Yeah. That's all it means.
Why wouldn't you say that?
I don't
I know,
know.
my kids say it all the time. It's weird.
Bet.
Oh gosh.
Do you know what extra means?
More.
I mean, you're not
I would
wrong.
like extra cheese, please. More cheese.
But if you're like, wow, that like Lori is so extra today.
I don't know. Is that like over the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got 2 points here, folks.
Well, we kind of gave him that one.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what a frappuccino is?
Yeah. I have ordered them for other people. I've never had one for myself.
But like, what is it?
A frappuccino? It's a mocha choca
Latte?
whoop-de-doo
Yeah,
fancy drink that is not black coffee.
Okay. Is it hot or cold? Like, you're not telling me a whole lot about the drink.
Well, they make them hot and cold because I've seen them in the store as well.
Grande?
Yeah, sure.
They're just cold.
Frappuccinos are all cold?
Frappuccino's cold.
They're all
I don't
cold.
know.
Yeah, they're all cold.
Oh.
Do you know?
Look at me.
Do you know what coffee shop they come from?
Probably that
The Frappuccino
overpriced
store.
star place.
Starbucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, another one.
They lie though about bucks because I thought that was a hunting place.
You thought Starbucks was
The first time,
It
yeah.
was like fancy bucks, like he thought it was like the like star of the show, Buck. His antlers and
But
Starbucks.
that was so many years ago.
Oh my god.
You say the word buck and I'm like, where?
We need to make him a Starbucks drink with a little deer head. Like on the cup.
It's called Jägermeister. They already came out with it.
Oh, okay.
We'll just put that on the coffee cup.
We'll pour his
my
coffee
gosh.
into a bottle of Jaeger.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Do you know what TikTok is?
I do.
Oh.
I have never.
You make TikToks?
I do not.
But like, what is it?
A video making thing. I would say
Close
it's
enough.
on Snapchat,
No.
isn't it?
You can
It's
share them on
attached to
Snapchat. Yeah, you can share them on Snapchat.
I do not make any TikToks, but I have viewed a few of them.
Okay. Good job. Do you know what Louis Vuitton is?
It's a way overpriced handbag or something.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Look at you.
Yeah. All right. This one might be one of the hardest ones.
Pretty sure you can't buy Louis Vuitton at Target though.
You cannot.
No.
Target.
Do you know what Visco is?
Visco?
Capital V, capital S, capital C, capital O.
Not a clue.
Do you have any guesses?
Does it stand for something?
Uh,
Is it like an abbreviation or is
Yeah.
it VSCO?
Yeah. So VSCO.
Very
Mm-hmm.
S. No.
So it's Virtual Supply Company, and it's basically a photo editing app.
So they virtually supply you with nothing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you know what Michael Kors is?
I do. I've heard you two discuss it before. Lori is very into Michael Kors purses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kate Spade.
Nah, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm recording
We're
right
in a
here.
podcast,
Oh my god.
Cut!
Cut it!
Edit.
Okay.
Wait, where were we? Kate Spade.
Just a different expensive purse brand.
Okay.
I like Kate Spade. Lori likes Michael Kors.
Not related to David Spade.
No.
I don't think
Okay.
so. I don't know.
He's hilarious.
He is. What's that? This is Knucking Futz.
Yes, it is.
It's,
What is?
he's like a child actor, but then he goes and lives with this family because he never got a childhood and he's like studying for...
yeah.
The movie's so funny.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. These last three are probably the hardest ones that I have. Okay. Do you know what a Finstagram is? A
Finstagram?
Finstagram.
I don't even exactly know what Instagram is, so
Okay.
Is that like for fish pictures on Instagram?
I wish.
Okay.
So Finstagram is a fake Instagram, usually used by like high school or like college age, like partying teenagers, young adults. So they have their real Instagram,
Oh.
but then they have their fake Instagram that they post all the party ones to, and it's usually under like a fake name and...
So they do all their DMs.
Yeah, that's where people slide. Do you know what sliding into the DMs means?
I do.
Oh.
It's not even on
It's
my
all
list.
over TV. It's sending someone a message.
Okay, do you...
Private message.
It's actually a direct message.
DM direct, yeah.
If someone tells you that your outfit dripped too hard, what does that mean?
Too close to the fire.
No. Drip too hard. What does that mean?
I don't
It means it's super cool.
know. Okay.
Okay. This one is...
Like you'd be
Can't
dripping.
wait to use these with my
You'd
kids.
be like, I'm dripping. Do you like? I'm dripping today.
Yeah, like, you can be like, oh man, that car dripped too hard.
Oh.
Yeah. Mustang or that one car you
Yeah.
should
I hear these new terms and phrases from them, and I'm like, oh
Okay.
gosh.
Yeah.
This
you
one
should
is-
really use extra with them all the time. Like,
Yeah.
you're so extra.
You should go home and say, do you have a Finstagram?
I'm going to.
Good.
Yeah.
This one is funny because this one's probably the hardest one because it sounds not appropriate. What does snatched mean?
Straight face, not laughing. When someone abducts someone, you are snatched. Right? Ding ding ding.
No.
Nailed it.
Okay, so I'm gonna use it in like another context. You know, we're going out, we're gonna go to the club, and you see someone, like, picture that, like, you're me, like you're 20-something.
I do often.
Yeah, you should. So 20-something, and then you see a girl in like cute heels, cute dress, and you're like, wow, that snatched. Like, do you still think that she's gonna get abducted?
Probably.
It still means she's
Yeah.
gonna get abducted.
So it means that you look really, really good, or you're like super fashionable.
Huh.
So like when you're...
I'm going to use that sometime.
So you can
Never
just be
mind.
like, Jody, you look really snatched today.
Jody, you're
When she's
so
in,
snatched.
When she's in
You
full
might,
camo,
you
going
might,
out to
you
hunt.
might get
Yeah.
smacked,
She's looking
or
snatched.
well, you never know.
But you gotta like add a little snap. You gotta be like, bitch, you
gotta
snatched.
be-
Yes.
You gotta be
I don't-
sassy.
Yes.
Do that.
You gotta
Yes, you
Sassy.
can. Yes, you can. You just
Okay.
pop your head out, pop your hip out, let your just neck just kind of, and then you just add this in.
Yeah.
Picture yourself being like one
Try
of like
that.
the T-birds.
Say that to one of the girls in your house and see what happens.
Yeah.
Let us. You can report back.
I will.
All right.
If I survive it, I will report.
We're almost done with the torture. Okay.
One more game.
Done. One more game. We're done with all of the confusing things that your children say to you.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
We taught you some things. See,
Yeah.
you can learn from the Snake and the Rooster.
It's a very educational.
This is an educational podcast for all of you.
PBS. Let's
the
go.
more you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
See the rainbow?
Yeah. All right. It's time for a little bit
Okay.
of a
Would you rather game?
Oh gosh.
Jinx.
pause for dramatic effect.
Yeah. Slow
Dun, dun,
motion.
dun.
I tried to put these
Okay.
in order of like
Okay.
easiest to hardest.
Oh.
Okay.
Am I gonna get in trouble for these?
No.
Okay.
We only do that off camera.
Oh gosh.
Would you rather do ice install or take the ice out? Easy one to start. Maybe not.
Physically on the body, it is much easier to remove ice than to install. The installation process is a week long. You're extremely stiff and sore from all the physical activity and being
All the
bent over
painting,
and freezing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause you
taking
can't.
out, it's just like you get to destruct something. So.
Yeah, it's also a sad day though. I hate taking
Yeah.
ice out because it's
Yeah.
the end of another season.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I look forward to the installation. I don't enjoy the pain that comes with the installation process. So that's a good question though.
Thank you. I wrote it.
Would you rather only drink Busch Light or
Hey.
Crown for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You only get one.
You only get one.
Then if you don't,
I like to mix it up though.
You
No,
can't
you only
have
get one.
one or the other.
Bush Light or Crown Royal.
These are the tough things that we have to ask.
I'm gonna say Bush Light because you can have a Bush Light at noon. If you have a Crown Royal
I mean-
at noon, some people
What
think
do you
you
think
have a
we're
problem.
doing now?
It's not noon.
It's not. Early bird.
Yeah.
I enjoy them both. We'll put it.
But you only pick one. Oh, you can do this one.
All right. Would you rather have your golf cart break down again, you can't fix it, or be vegetarian for a month?
Oh man.
Tanner's golf cart is his prized possession. He just fixed it.
No, I haven't even got it running yet.
Oh,
I just bought it, but it
Sorry.
was broke down. When I-
Okay, but it's not fixed yet, but it's his prized possession. He talks about it all the time.
Do I?
Yes.
That's not good. Someday that golf cart will run.
Not good.
Oh. What was the second half of the question?
Be vegetarian for a month.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Should I just have a broken golf cart?
Yeah, I
A golf
guess,
cart,
yeah.
just like a.
You can still walk anyway. You don't
Yeah.
need a golf cart.
Well,
but I
your
do
golf cart's
need-
just like a couch in your shop now, so it's kind of nice.
It's on wheels though. So.
This is the toughest one.
This one,
It's hard.
don't kill me. Okay. Would you
He
rather?
looks nervous.
Yeah,
Not
he's.
at all. I don't get nervous.
Would you rather? And don't interrupt me. Never be able to hunt again, or never be able to eat meat again.
Well, they go together.
Gotta pick one.
Well, if you're hunting, you're
You can't eat it.
harvesting
Can't eat it.
game, then why would you hunt?
Oh my gosh, Tanner, this was supposed to be so much better of a question.
I overanalyze it. Yeah.
He's really trying to figure out how
Well,
he
if I was put in that serious situation, I wouldn't hunt because, and it's just.
Then if you don't
Well, you-
hunt, then you
still,
then you
like,
can
you
eat
can-
meat, but then you
yeah.
have to just buy it like the rest of
I'd be
us
fine with
bougie
that.
city folks that just buy their meat at the store.
But I enjoy hunting thoroughly. But yes, I am a meatitarian, also known as a carnivore.
Yes.
So yeah,
You'd give up hunting?
I would have to because there's no reason to hunt if you're not consuming your.
He's like really
You could,
big
like,
into
sell it.
It's an
logistically.
ethical thing.
You could feed your family. You
Well,
just
if
can't.
You can't
someone
eat it.
was doing it,
Yeah.
then I would choose the hunting side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would eat salads for the rest of your life if you could feed your family.
Sounds
with
terrible
venison.
that way. I am not a rabbit. No, thank you.
I like salads. Did you, I asked you if you wanted to prepare some would you rathers for us. Did
I
you,
did not. No.
I guess we have to do what we want then.
Yeah.
We want to pick.
Love it.
Works. Nothing? Any questions for us?
Next week's episode, I will have questions. I'll just throw them
For us?
You can just put it into part of your podcast.
Cool. Next week, Tanner is going to turn the tides on us.
Would you rather to you two? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a few days. I'll
You
come up
gotta,
with something.
like, would you rather, whatever. And you can do Sydney separate, me separate if you want. We can do
Gotcha.
a couple.
That would be fun.
Well, to end all, what are you looking forward to this upcoming season? Hockey.
Getting back to normal, the season, the people. I mean, that's what makes this organization is the people, the fans, the staff, the support from the community. I miss that. It's been too long. It feels like already.
Well, we didn't get to bin it.
The ending was not a good way to
there's no closure. Maybe we need therapy for it.
This is why we started this podcast, because we miss you all, and this is the only way we can talk to you.
Yep.
I think
that's it.
Tanner and I, at least, would like to give a shout out to Quality Brands for providing the office with Busch Light. We super appreciate all the Busch Light, us Nebraska country folk. I'm not really a country folk, but I want it to be. We just love our Busch Light.
I'll be a country folk when I grow up.
Yep. That's the goal.
It is.
Alright, well, Tanner, we'll see you around the office. Oh,
Until next.
We have to do it as a cheers.
And the cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Another cheers.
Another drink.
Another
cheers.
interview down. Happy hour edition of Snake and the Rooster. What do we have to talk about this week?
Don't forget that the Face Off store is online. We're doing online shopping, so you guys don't have to leave your house. You can order merchandise, accessories, whatever. This hat is online, I think. These two are online. If you want to buy it online and you don't want to pay for shipping, you can choose pick up. We can set a time for you to come to the icebox and pick it up. We can do some good social distancing there. If that makes you more comfortable. So go to our website. It's under store.
Yes.
Website, store. Then you'll be right there and you can shop your little heart out.
We have an event coming up soon, so that's good if you miss us.
Yeah.
You get to come see us. I think we touched on it a little bit last week on the podcast about the Red Cross. We do have a blood drive for the Red Cross on Wednesday, June 17th from noon to 6. Concessions will be open. Face Off will be open, so you can shop in the store. Craig Estadillo, our DJ, he'll be out front. Hopefully it's a nice day. He'll be partying outside. You can drive up. We will have one of the side doors open on the west side if you want to just do a drive-through and get some food and drinks to go, or feel free to come on in and see us. If you want to donate blood, there's an event and a Facebook post, I believe.
Yep.
So you can click on the link and you can actually just sign up for a time and schedule with the Red Cross to donate blood. If you donate blood, you can enter into a drawing to win a game-worn jersey. So a little bonus there.
Isn't that also if you buy food?
If you come to the event and see us, you can register also, get one entry into the jersey, but if you donate blood, you get double. You get 2.
Yep. So if you've been wanting a jersey, game-worn jersey, it's game-worn, right?
Yep.
Come on in.
So there's 2 different ways you can enter into that drawing to win. So blood, the Red Cross though, they are looking for donors. So if you're willing and able to do that, please sign up for that. And even if you sign up and you register and they come and do all their assessments and all the things when you show up for your time and then they find out you can't give blood, you still get the 2 entries
for signing up.
because you gave it the old
college try.
So please sign up. Guys, keep watching Facebook. We'll keep posting that out every week. We'll post menus. So you have a menu.
The menu's already on the website, so you can see what we're selling. You can see what we have some like special bundles that you can take home, so check those out.
Face Off will have a Snake and the Rooster special.
Yep.
And I believe a couple new items that never got released because the season ended. That those will be released that day.
Yep.
They won't be online. They'll be available here in the Face Off store. So we'll show you those, and in a couple weeks we'll have those on the podcast, so you can get a sneak peek of what those are going to be.
Peek.
So
get in here and buy them before they're gone, because I don't know if we ordered too many
limited quantities.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance to come see us. Oh, we didn't put that on here.
What?
June 8th, next Monday. Roller skating! Roller skating's back.
Yay!
Limited capacity, obviously, following all those rules and regs, but we can have 75 skaters at a time on the floor, and if you guys all know, the floor here is massive.
Yep.
So if you need something to do, you're home for summer with the kids and finally need to get out of the house, like we have so much space in here, obviously.
Yep.
We'll have a snack window open. $5 to skate, includes rentals, skate rentals, so starting next week, 10 to 5, Monday through Friday. So
come
down and see us.
Also stay tuned for some maybe special offers with some donuts.
Yeah,
might be
some
happening.
donut deals.
We'll talk about that when everything's actually finalized.
Yep. So just keep watching Face Off again for that. Twitter, all the good things, and all the info to come roller skate.
Yeah, we're super excited.
We have something.
Yes.
Coming back.
Come back to the icebox. We miss you.
Yes. All right. Until next time.
Yeah. Thanks for
Bye.
joining.